Church bells, bro.
Blessed are you who will die in the Mother's name.
Is this the church? Wait a minute. Nah, it's not the church. This is a different church, right? It's not like the one with the priest at the beginning. I haven't explored this area yet. There's no way it could be. Oh. So we're here, I believe. No. Let me in!
His efforts bring of corruption.
Oh, that's pretty satisfying. Oh, look at all those crits.
Go, run.
Another lamb for the sacrifice.
Single target whirlwind damage, no! Love stealth. See ya, nerds.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh my god, my upgraded gear makes me so much tankier. But it's kind of cheating. I mean, I'm using like level 25 gear at level 16. Magnitude. What does that do? What's the effect? Why are we hating on Lilith? I don't know. The game's just making me do it, man. I got no problem with Lilith personally.
Over here, shout! I beg you!
The bells again. But who is left to ring them? I'm not ready yet.
Oh, is this the boss? I remember this. Triple boss, right? Where'd the low HP one go? You can't run from me, punk. I play HOTS. I know how to focus fire. Okay. You're actually pretty good at running though, I must say. valiant running effort. You know what? I'll just say OU these down. Maybe I don't know how to focus. I'll just hit the one that's close to me speed. There's so many of them. There's so many potions on the ground. Jesus. Yes, summon more minions. Yes, you think that's gonna hurt me? That helps. More minions, please. More minions. More people spin. Where is the last one? Can you just die already? Bro. Bro, stop! Thank you.
I must wait.
Whirlwind sucks, best bar build is bleeding. I thought Whirlwind sucked too, for most of it. Until I got my legendary, like crit strike chance increased up to 72%. Now it feels okay. With this legendary, it feels reasonable. Doesn't feel bad with it anymore. Hey guys, Fan back here again, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about Whirlwind Barbarian, which has been a iconic thing ever since, you know, many Diablos ago. I know a lot of people enjoy playing Whirlwind Barbarian, and the thing is, most people that have played Diablo 4 early access have not really enjoyed Barbarian at all, let alone Whirlwind. A lot of people think it's weak, a lot of people think it's underwhelming. They have not found a way to make it work, so to speak. And I've only had a little less than a day to try this, maybe a little less than 10 hours even, but I think I found two things that really help make the viability of Whirlwind Barbarian skyrocket. So I'm going to talk about the two things that I found in my testing that actually made Whirlwind Barbarian feel like a real class and actually feel impactful. So starting off with the skill tree here, I'm going Frenzy into Enhanced Frenzy for a 2-point opener because I think this is the fastest way that you can generate Fury essentially. With the Frenzy attack speed buff, you're going to be generating Fury a little bit quicker than any of these other options, at least when this is stacked. And that is the first thing that I found that you really need in order to make Whirlwind build not feel terrible. The problem that most people are encountering with Whirlwind is two things. One, they don't have enough Fury to spin for very long, and two, the single target damage is awful. So this helps a lot with the first problem of you not having enough Fury to actually spin for very long. And actually most of the skill tree here is going to be in things that are helping you generate more Fury. So the second thing that I found was actually very useful was actually this one, Endless Fury. Basic skills generate 15% more Fury when you're using two-handed weapon. You can obviously you're gonna be choosing the two-handed weapon to use Frenzy with. So combined with this and this, your Fury generation is going to feel a lot faster. But that's not all, because on the next tier, we are going to go 1 point into Rallying Cry, and then we you don't need to put more than 1 point into Rallying Cry in my opinion, because the first point gives you 50% extra resource generation and 30% movement speed, right? And the second point gives you 5% extra resource regeneration, and that's it. So just put 1 point into this. The rest of the points are very low priority because of that steep drop off in what they're giving you. But also, you're going to go into Unstoppable while it's active, which is just incredibly strong. Unstoppable for like 8 seconds is amazing. That's going to help you out a lot to never be CC'd. And also, you're going to go into Tactical. Rallying Cry, which is another Fury generator. So this one just gives you 25 Fury straight up, which is, you know, a quarter of your mana bar, Fury bar, and it also grants you, while the Rallying Cry is active, you get 50% more resource generation, which means 50% more Fury generation for a Barbarian. So that is another way to get even more Fury. And then I forgot to mention, but with the Whirlwind, we're also going to take Enhanced Whirlwind, which gains Fury every time you hit an enemy. So all of this will come together at the end. And for the upgrade for Whirlwind, you can actually choose either one. If you do have a slashing weapon, you can choose this one. If you do not have a slashing weapon, you can go Violent Whirlwind. Alright, so moving on to the mobility options. I like doing 1 point charge, 1 point leap. Maybe you only want one of them. That's up to you really. If you can fit some, if you want to play some other skill and you can't fit another mobility. The way I played in the beta is I'm just using both as mobility options. And then 1 point into Warcry in order to buff the damage of the Whirlwind. And this is kind of trying to help the second problem where your Whirlwind just does not really do much single target damage. So you kind of struggle against bosses and any, you know, other 1v1 situation. So this is getting more damage into the Whirlwind, and if you want, when you get more points, you can also, you know, start upgrading this. So I'm actually only level 20 with my Barbarian, so this is only 20 points worth, but even with only these 20 points, I found the Whirlwind was way more playable with this build. And also, the one more thing that you kind of need to make this build viable is actually the Whirlwind Legendary. This one actually helps out a lot as well, and what this one does is Whirlwind's critical strike chance is increased for every second you channel it, up to a potential 80%. So this is very important for, you know, the single target damage, but also multi-target damage. Without this, your single target damage is just so low, but with this, and you know, if you can channel your Whirlwind for a long time, keep this at the max stacks, so your Whirlwind is like 80% or close to it, critical strike chance for a good amount of time, it can actually do a reasonable job of doing single target damage. And I was able to clear a lot of bosses. I saw a lot of other streamers and influencers struggling with Whirlwind. A lot of other like single target encounters. I was actually able to clear them, so I will attach some of the footage at the end of this video. And if you are struggling with Whirlwind Barbarian, I hope those tips help you guys out a little bit. The last thing is, you know, for your skill usage, obviously you're going to start at 0 Fury, so if you really want to quickly generate Fury as fast as possible, there's a couple ways to do it. If there's a big pack of monsters, you can just Rallying Cry, which gives you the 25 initial Fury, and then you can just immediately start spinning on the monsters, right? Whirlwinding on the monsters, and the Whirlwind modifier will get you more Fury and keep you going. If there is probably like 6 or more monsters that you're spinning on, you can kind of sustain that for a long time. Now, if that is not the case, then you can always start with the Rallying Cry and instead just Frenzy for as many auto attacks as it takes for your Fury bar to go to max. With all of the Fury generation talents we took, it actually is very quick. You'll find that within maybe 3 seconds of Frenzy, you'll usually have a full bar of Fury, and after that you can Whirlwind for, you know, a long time before you have to generate your Fury again. So hope that's of help to you guys, and I'll